a sad moment to see Delvon get undercut on that. I don't know what his status is, so that was the only negative of the night, to be honest with you. But we got a lot of ball. I think we got to get a little bit more out of Summers, but at least we're making some progress. I thought defensively, second half he was better than the first, and Keeper came in and played better defensively, and that was important. And I thought Payne did a pretty good job when he was in there. So baby steps. We haven't conquered the world, but it's a step in the right direction. So questions?
Hey, Tom.
Yeah. Hey, Drew.
What do you think woke this team up for this game?
Well, number one, the team didn't make every shot they took. I think that helped, but I don't know. I think the hardest thing I've had to deal with our media up here, Drew, is I don't have answers for some of these things, and it's bothersome to I think our fans, to the media a little bit, but believe it or not, it is to me. I mean, I don't have a good answer on why our first 17 games are one way and our last 6 were another. I mean, of all the things we did, we just didn't check very well. I mean, it really comes down to that, and that doesn't happen here very often. And I don't know, maybe we got to bring Jim Swartz here to scare him or something. But I thought everybody's intensity was better. But I think I spent a lot of time with Kalen the last couple of days. Spent a lot of time with Draymond, and we've got other very good players, but those two guys have got to do their job. And I talked to Draymond. I showed him a highlight tape of how energetic he was defensively, and maybe he hasn't been that way. And I think one of the reasons is we're playing him too many minutes. We're playing him 35, 36, 37 in some games, and the length of time. Like today, we played him, but we got him in, we got him out, we got him at least a minute break or 30 seconds at a timeout. And Mark Montgomery and I are trying to make a commitment on how we're going to do a better job subbing. And I think that'll help Day-Day. And Kalen, we just said, you miss so much all summer, you should be fresh. And boy, we're riding him a little bit right now like a horse, and he's bringing it home. So he's had a bunch of good games in a row, both scoring. Got a little tired there at the end. And really, I thought we did a phenomenal job defensively until they scored 2 layups and 2 threes at the very end. And if we would have held them there, it would have been phenomenal, but it's still pretty good.
Penn State seemed as intent on Draymond not getting the triple-double as you were intent on him getting it. Can you talk about the timeout you called there with a minute or so left to try?
Yeah, well, I called a timeout to say, listen, I mean, it was like Cleves' thing. I'm not big on that. I'm definitely, Eddie's a good friend of mine. I don't want to score, but we just said if we work the ball around, get it in Day-Day's hands. I mean, it's something that never happens. It's happened 3 times in the history of the school. And then we just said, you know what, can't do it. I mean, because they were going to foul, and I don't blame them. And it was no big deal. But I mean, when you talk to a player about becoming a complete player, and today I had a little film session, just me and him after the pregame meal, and we looked at all the things he did last year. We looked at the great passes. We looked at the help defense. We looked at the post moves, the tip-ins, things that we don't think he's doing as well this year. And then he goes out and does them all. You want to get him a reward at the end, and so in that respect, like I said to Eddie, and he said to me, his guy didn't mean to foul, and we didn't mean to do anything. It was just one of those unique moments in time, and I think that was A-okay with everybody.